Hey, welcome fellow fans of Clash of Clans. It's your host, Galadon. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. Yes, today we are exposing top players in Clash of Clans in the Builder Hall, and we're also taking a look at a popular attack with baby dragons, beta minions, and witches. So everything from the air coming at these bases, and it doesn't really matter, it seems, where the air bombs are, where the crushers are. When these attacks work out, and I will admit they're relatively inconsistent, pretty much like everything else that we've seen in the builder base. When they work out, they grab a pretty solid 2-star win. So right here you can see that there is a witch that is wall stalled, but it's not her that's going to clutch out that builder hall. It's actually mostly these minions that are just out of range. The bats kind of helping to distract the air bombs, and there goes the builder hall for the 2nd star over my opponent, Mr. I can't read that, all the letters are backwards. Mr. M, let's just call him Mr. M, as I am going to defeat Mr. M right here with a 65% 2-star win. Now, I'm not the only player, far from it, in Night Mode Clash that has been using this attack strategy, and we will get to some other attacks in a moment and exposing some top players for who they really are. In the meantime, we're going to try it on a different base layout, coming from the top. This time, yes, generally I will try to avoid the air bombs as best as possible. So we're coming in at the top of the village here on the far side from where the air bombs are, and the dragons in on the left. You'll notice the way I work this, I try to give the dragons at least a couple of seconds of rage. If they come in between the waves of bats from the night witches and the minions are still using that long distance shot, then the dragons will get a few rounds of damage off in that tantrum ability and get a lot more damage done. This time, once again, huge pack of minions on the builder hall. That is the 1st star, 2nd star right behind for damage on the left hand side, the crusher, and just 1 or 2 more structures go down. Unfortunately, my battle machine got stopped outside that 2nd layer of walls, and we just barely missed getting that double cannon out of the way. But as you can see, what looked like it might just barely be 50% ended up being a solid 65% 2-star. So let's go ahead and take a look at another completely different base layout. This one with the air bombs set to the north and kind of that familiar diamond shape. But again, the air bombs on the far side of the builder hall. Again, we're going to be going at the crushers, but mostly an air army. So we're only really worried about losing the battle machine, and hopefully he will at least help out with a few structures. So the battle machine in first, then the first wave of bats from the witches, and then the dragons come in. And notice how they get that rage. They get the tantrum for a few seconds until the 2nd wave of bats moves in. So they have it again as the bats expire, and then finally it's going to drop as the minions move in. But there are several opportunities there for those baby dragons to pick up the tantrum, and that extra damage output, believe it or not, does make a huge difference. Now, the battle machine luckily has not gotten hit by a crusher yet. In fact, he's lasted pretty long. Finally, he does get hit by the crusher's excessive range, but we still have a big, dense group of minions right on the builder hall. As you can see, the air bombs working to take them out, but the bats continuing to help distract, only losing 1 or 2 minions at a time. So there is the 2nd star. Damage continues to increase, and it looks like we'll grab just another structure or 2 and end up with a very solid 74, wait for it, 74, come on minion, you can do this, 74, 71% 2-star attack. So 71% 2-star, not bad. And I will tell you guys this, I have not resorted to using baby dragons, all baby dragons, something some people might call dirty baby dragon spam, but I'm seeing it more and more often. Now, Yadan from Eloquence is not using dirty baby dragons, but he does get a 50% 2-star. So solid attack, and congrats to Yadan for a clean attack and a well-fought battle, but we pick it up 71-50, the battle of the 2 stars. Now let's move on and expose some players. Sorry, hate to do this to you. We're going to watch You're in Trouble attacking Itsu, but look at this as we pause the screen before he has a chance to switch his armies out. That's right. It's dirty baby dragon spam. Now, I'm sure Urine is going to tell us that he was just messing around and he didn't ever actually attack with all baby dragons. But, and here's the thing, okay? As we watch You're in Trouble attack Itsu from WHF, it's the Clash of Clans team's fault that baby dragons are so popular. And like I said in a previous episode, they agree that it does not make for the most interesting attack when you see all of one unit moving in. And while they wouldn't necessarily commit to the fact that baby dragons are being way overused, I feel they are, and I'm really hoping that we see something to bring these attacks in line and we see fewer usages of simply baby dragons grabbing high percentage 1-star attacks. And don't get me wrong, I'm not necessarily calling for a nerf of baby dragons. There are many other ways that this could be brought into line. Right now, I just feel like it's too hard to grab a 2-star attack, and that's why we're seeing so many players relying upon what is almost always a 1-star attack only. Now right here, You're in Trouble does just barely grab a 2nd star and a pretty good percentage, 62% over Itsu from WHF. But we're not done yet. Yes, it's time to go take a look at Itsu's attack. And yes, Itsu switching over to all baby dragons. So yes, Itsu using baby dragon spam. And now as you watch this attack, it is a beautifully executed baby dragon attack. And I would imagine that Itsu is not going for a simply high percentage 1-star. And in fact, after this happened, I talked to Itsu. We messaged back and forth for a while. And it turns out that Itsu's using a different attack right now, getting a lot of high percentage 2-star wins. We will show a brief portion of his log so you can see that attack strategy in a minute. And Itsu actually told me when he saw that this was You're in Trouble from Night Mode Clash, he decided to troll him a bit and drop all baby dragons. Now again, this is a very well executed baby dragon attack because you can see that the tantrum is active on every single baby dragon on the map. Sorry for talking like that. It's annoying. But he keeps on dropping the baby dragons, again, keeping that rage ability going. And while it doesn't look like he's going to get the 2-star, he does make a concerted effort here on the right-hand side to get to the Builder Hall. The last baby dragon gets damage on the Builder Hall and almost gets it down. Very, very close to a 2-star attack, but because it wasn't, because it was just a 1-star, high percentage, all baby dragon attack, Itsu, I'm sorry, buddy, but you're going to have to take it. That's right. Dirty baby dragon spam. Sorry, Itsu. Bet that hurt. So there is Itsu taking the loss and maybe being exposed for a dirty baby dragon spammer. But this is his log. He's been using 9 baby dragons, 1 camp of cannon carts, and the, of course, battle machine. And he says he's consistently getting a lot of 65% 2-star wins. So Itsu will give him the benefit of the doubt. And again, we're not going to complain all day long about dirty baby dragon spam, just half the day. And remember, don't hate the player, hate the game. And in the meantime, this episode really geared towards showing an alternative, helping to break people away, break the habit of your dirty baby dragon spam. Maybe try this one. Night Witches, 1 camp of baby dragons, and then 2 camps of the minions. You can see right here, despite losing a big group of minions to the air bombs, we get the air bombs out of the way. The battle machine is down, but again, plenty of minions left on the Builder Hall, and we are going to get it down. I held 1 back just in case, but smoke from Reddit Blue there, unfortunately running into a pretty solid 2-star attack, which we could call lucky or we could call good. It's your choice. Right here, just barely grabbing the crusher and picking up a 53% 2-star attack. But is it good for the win? Well, as you might expect, we've seen it before. We'll see it again. It's not dead yet, at least not until hopefully the next update. But yes, my opponent. Are you tired of this yet? Because Because I'm not. I'm still enjoying this. All right, hold on. Wait for it. And... there it is. Dirty Baby Dragon Spam. All right, you guys, thank you again for watching all the way to the end. You guys are the true hashtag GalaFam. Make sure right now you are subscribed. I've got major update and sneak peek information coming very, very soon. Have a fantastic rest of your day. And I, of course, hope to see every last one of you back here again tomorrow for more Dragon Spam Full Attacks.